When you arrive in Cape Town International Airport, you come with dreams of seeing the beautiful Cape Town, the tourist sites, the Table Mountain, the crystal blue seas, the clean white architecture. But suddenly on your way there, you are hit by the townships, a stark contrast to everything you saw online. One of the first townships you pass is Langa, Cape Town's oldest black township, and it has an interesting history. Walk with me. The genesis of Langa traces back to restrictive colonial segregation era policies, in particular the Urban Areas Act of 1923, sometimes called the Native Urban Areas Act. This act forced black South Africans to reside in segregated locations, separate from white urban zones. From its earliest days, living conditions were harsh. Many residents lived in dormitory-styled hostels, often overcrowded with limited amenities, unpaved roads, no or minimal electricity, restricted movement, and poor infrastructure. Thus, Langa began as a segregated native location, a product of racially discriminated legislation, housing black Africans who worked in Cape Town but were not allowed to live freely in the city. But this is where things begin to take a shift. Over the decades, Langa did not remain just a location. It became a stronghold of resistance against oppressive laws and broader system of apartheid. Notably, on the 21st March of 1960, on the same day as the infamous Sharpeville massacre, residents of Langa joined an anti-pass law protest. Estimates suggest between 30,000 to 50,000 people from Langa and neighboring townships like Yanga marched, many presenting themselves for arrest for not carrying passbooks.
Sharpeville's residents gathered peacefully in front of the police station without those passbooks. Their objective, to be arrested. But police opened fire, shooting protesters in the back as they ran for their lives.
Despite repression, community solidarity, informal networks, and hidden political organizing kept resistance alive.
The apartheid police killed 69 unarmed men, women and children in cold blood in the township after they protested the passed laws. This act cascaded into a series of events and helped put pressure on the apartheid government to free black people.
The Sharpeville massacre also touched off 3 decades of protest in South Africa, ultimately leading to freedom for Nelson Mandela after 27 years in prison.
In short, Langa's residents did not just endure apartheid segregation, they resisted it. I had the opportunity to experience Langa for a day, and I must say, regardless of its dark history and its current hardships, this place is alive.
We sometimes come here for work, but we also enjoy the community itself. The people here are friendlier, they're kinder, more open to people from the outside. And I think they've been the leadership of this community. He was saying earlier on, that they are very intentional about keeping that. But what I'm also curious about is, like, does the planning of the place have anything to do with that? And having community hubs and centers like this one, which is a music academy, but just down the street there's also Guga's Tebe. So it's also a space where people come in and out. And I think it helps to create.
Hi guys, so I have
Nova Tembu from South Africa.
And we are here in Walanga, a very vibrant community. As you can see, a lot of things are going on there, and we are just here vibing, taking videos, interviewing people, having conversations. And I met her, and she's basically sharing her story. And one of the questions that I asked her is, what is one thing she would say she's proud of being South African? Can you tell the camera?
No, I don't want to. I already told you. But I was going to say you guys have an incredible storyteller here. Oh, yes, I have to look at it. Yes.
Everywhere you look, Langa is growing, it's changing, it's rebuilding itself one step at a time. One of the highlights, open streets, Langa.
Open Street is all about, bringing the community together, promoting NMT, non-motorized transport, where people can cycle, skate, walk. And I think, Open Street will set a good foundation in terms of bringing the communities, and it can happen maybe in other townships or just in other cities also. But yeah, guys, welcome to Open Streets. As you can see, it's a vibe in Langa. You know, people are just having fun, man, and that's the most important thing, is to have fun. You know, despite all the odds, just have fun.
For one day, the roads were closed to cars and open to people, filled with music, art, performance, food stalls, and neighborhood joy. Kids dancing, creators showcasing their work. It felt like the community was reclaiming its space, its identity, and its future.
Simon Gomeni, born and bred Langa. Events like this are important to Langa. As one of the oldest hoods in the country, we hold a lot of, I would say, history. And so when new people come up and showcase their skills, we also journey back to the past and understand why this talent exists here and many other places, but mostly here. So it's important to reconnect. As other things happen, sure, we want to do all those things, but it's also important to reconnect to where we come from. And Langa is important for that. Ngos.
Like, why do you guys have that? Like, in my country, that's illegal.
Illegal, that's also illegal.
So
A lot of
why?
things are illegal here.
So why that's insane.
What's illegal though? The
Abortion.
poster?
The poster, like, it's just
no,
right.
abortion is legal here.
Legal here.
But
Okay.
that is not supposed to be done because it's done in hospital.
Yeah.
But otherwise, the poster
It's
is...
like Dr. Musa.
Yeah, that's a fake doctor.
It's like you can see a vast difference between what's going on here and also what's going on in the city. Yeah, like in the city, it's kind of like very much modern, trendy type of thing. But here, it's like community.
Yeah, it's quite relaxed. It's like the rawness of it. Like you can see, like, you know, like people are just having lives, man. As much as like people can be well known, you might see someone high influential, and then maybe you see like someone who's just like not.
Yeah, but they still
But even
connect.
though, like it's still connected.
Yeah.
Mingling, chilling, you know, like there's nothing that like, oh, you bigger than me.
Yeah.
I'm lower than you.
Like
Serious business, guys. Serious business.
Hello, my name is Smangele and I grew up in Langa. So I think events like this are important for our community because Langa, as I remember it, has changed a lot. And initiatives like this help bring culture and life and, you know, experiences back into our community. So that's why I think it's important.
So when you think of Langa, don't just think of its past, think of its present and the future being built here. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like, subscribe and share with someone.